So I got an email from a customer. Okay, no. So I got an email from a customer the other day, and the question that I've been asking everyone is, what can I do as a self-improvement, like business owner? What kind of things can I create for you guys to make just self-care easier for you in 2025? And what she said, I feel like was so profound, and I feel like I just want to share it with everyone else. So she specifically asked for a resource that can somehow help me cut down the digital noise. There are so many tips and tricks and worksheets by so many people, and they all just combine into one loud voice saying that I cannot better myself without journaling 10 times a day with different prompts, overhauling my diet, questioning every part of my life. Also give power back to the individual. So this just made me think about something that I was actually reflecting on the other day on the plane. And what I said was, the reason that most journaling prompts feel so life-changing is because most people don't make a habit out of asking themselves these questions often. And the reason why it feels overwhelming is because you might be asking yourselves these questions too much and doing way too much self-reflecting and not enough trial and error. Journals, I love anything that makes you reflect on your life. However, I do think that everyone in their self-improvement era is getting way too much self-reflection and not really doing enough things to accurately see what's working for them and what's not. Like, insightful questions are good, but then it's like, now what do I do about it? Like, what's next for me? It's easy to say, okay, well, do I have an issue with boundaries? Most people do. Do I have an issue with people pleasing? Most people do. But how do I stop that? You can go online and anybody can tell you what's worked for them, but the reality is they don't have your lived experience. And to be honest, they also don't have your thought patterns. So you don't have to break through some of the same things that they have to break through, and they probably didn't have to break through some of the things that you will have to. So everyone's journey is very individualized. And so with this, I feel like most people are very acutely aware of what their problems are, but without a proper system with structure, they rely on themselves and a mix of advice from a bunch of different sources, so they get overwhelmed. And most of the time when people get overwhelmed, they just don't do anything at all. Or they just start doing everything at once and they just get overwhelmed with the fact that they're not doing anything long enough to actually change the problem or improve it, and they're also not measuring it. That's a big one. So the example that I usually give my clients is, if you say that you have gut problems, you didn't go to a doctor, you just self-diagnosed, maybe you do, maybe you don't. But most people take matters into their own hands. So they'll go on TikTok and they'll see, these are the 10 supplements that you need, or things that you need to take, herbs, whatever, the way you need to change your diet in order to heal this problem. Okay, that could be great. So you start taking all those 10 things. Then you go on YouTube and you see how one influencer told you that